They have come so far.
Indeed, they have.
They still have far to go. But at this rate, they could one day pose a challenge to the Eternal Empire.
Perhaps. A pity so many of them will have to die.
Odessen, huh? Could it be there's really a place where no one wants to kill us?
I handpicked it myself. We'll be safe.
Are we sure it's wise to leave Scorpio in control of the bridge?
Got the ship locked down. She can't go anywhere without my approval.
I hope you're right.
So why this world?
Remote, unsettled, and strong in the Force. But unlike Korriban or Tython, Odessen is altogether balanced.
How did you find it?
I've always had a strong affinity with the Force. It's what set me on this path to begin with, led me to forge a certain alliance all those years ago.
With the Republic?
I meant with you.
Oh.
Well, here we are. This is your new alliance.
It's not my alliance. We're all in this together.
That may well be, but they need someone to rally behind. Someone to motivate them.
Kept myself from flushing Senya out of the airlock at least 5 times because of you. You've got a certain way. Show them what you're made of.
I'd like everyone's attention. The galaxy, as we knew it, is gone. The institutions we know have fallen. But we can't let that be a source of panic or defeat. We have an opportunity to build something together. An alliance each of us can be vested in. We don't all share the same ideologies, but every one of you is here because you believe we can transcend our differences. believe it too. Either we succeed together, or we fail alone. Let's not fail.
Ah, hello. Long time no see. Farron Shan.
Like what you done with the place.
Theron Shan.
Hadn't seen you in a while. Wasn't sure you'd remember me.
I take it Lana has been putting your skills to good use?
She hasn't gotten me tortured by the enemy even once.
Where are the rest of my crew?
In a long 5 years. Feels like everything's changed.
Why don't you get me up to speed?
I will, but before we dig into the big stuff, I've got something for you.
You found my people?
No luck so far,
Oh,
but
come on.
Needs work. A lot of work.
Hey, my ship! Oh, it's good to see you again. I mean, I liked having the big gravestone, but nothing beats home.
when you have a moment, it's time for that official stuff. I'll be inside.
Looks like this is a new hub world. A proper hub world. Like Corazon or Korriban. Or what say, Doran Kass. Alright then. Well, at this point now, I'm going to pause. Ooh, wow, that's a bit of lag. I'm going to pause the game as I was gonna. Looks like there's some side quests to do as well. Side quest outline right here, the quest over here. For the time being, I'll leave it as is. Anyway, so I'm gonna bow out and come back later. Right, well, we're back. Let's have a quick look around because there are side quests lying over here. Heroic mission, PvP mission, priority mission, operations terminal, weekly heroic missions. Okay, so they're not actually missions, they're just. Let's see, we got item modification. There is a modification section, and then there's the main quest. Okay. Over here, a medical service, but nothing else. Okay. Let's proceed. Trying something a little bit different. Who knows? Maybe this might work better. Ooh. Osen Blaster. That's what it looks like compared to my normal equipment. I don't really want to. Really? Is she even holding that properly? No, she ain't. She ain't even holding it properly. What the hell, game? At least if you're gonna give her a blaster, make use of it properly. Look at it. Barely even highlights the fingers. What we got here? Okay. Let's have a look at it and see if we can compare it to my other blaster. So let's right click it. And then yes, proceed to bind these. Let's have a look. It's not gonna be augmented. Let's see, we 120. Don't think I need to work out 120, 172, so 794. There. Let's compare that to my other blaster. This one here. No. Oh no, I can use this there. This will be useful.
Take a breath.
Flashy. What's this? This is the hands and feet. Head and legs. This would be interesting here. What's this? How does this look? Helm looks terrible. Prefer my specs. What does this look like? Nah, it's too Jedi-ish. Doesn't suit the character. Nope, terrible hat. No, not giving any of it. Oh well, let's proceed. So yeah, sorry about the whole issue with losing, like, I know it's not been a couple of, been an episode or two now, but sorry for losing some of the actual recordings. And I had to have Kiev replace him. Kiev was fine with it, he was fine with taking Sakura's place. You get screen time. We're at chapter 9, so we've only got 2 left now before the end of the current DLC. Hopefully more will come.
A squadron run like that will fail without detailed schematics. We need hangar positions, defensive capabilities. It would also help if we understood how to disrupt the power core.
I cannot divine such information nor pray to the gods of science. All I can do is speculate. Unless, that is, we could extract such data in secret.
Don't look at me. I've snuck into some crazy places, but stations like these are another deal altogether.
Alright, we'll table it for now. We have company.
Need some help?
With Arkan's battle stations? We will, as soon as we understand them. We're building a healthy alliance, but it's not enough. The core worlds are still under the threat of Arkan's considerable reach. Now, I've assembled a team of specialists to help tackle the big questions and find potential recruits.
Dr. Javad Ilip Ogorog, if you recall. I'm no biologist, but I admit I'm fascinated by the effects of long-term carbonite poisoning on your mental faculties.
Hello again. Bay-1 Ago. Discharged from what's left of the Republic Navy, but still in this fight.
Hilo Viz. Sure you've heard of me. Broke the toughest blockade in galactic history. Republic's greatest ally hero, basically.
Your visage surfaced in my trials. I'm the Mystic's on array. I will assist you.
Hello, all of you. And no, Doctor, you can't experiment on my brain.
A pity. Perhaps another time. If I may be so bold, I would ask a favor of you. I have my trained eye on a promising recruit. A Gand of all creatures. If you'd like to go over the details, you may find me in my splendid new laboratory.
So that's the team. Any questions?
I won't take any more of your time. I look forward to working with you all.
A pleasure to meet in person.
Good luck out there.
Thanks for dropping in.
Alright, let's proceed. Where now? Alright, forgive me for quite a few times. I'm trying to read someone who's trying to talk to me from the guild. He's asked about why certain missions have, I think certain missions have been moved or taken to other places. Like he's on Bell 7 apparently. Is he? So no, he's on Vanguard and Bell 7, so yeah. Anyway, let's proceed. We're talking to the big the doctor.
Ha! We meet again to share your company twice after so many years. I did not believe destiny could be so whimsical.
Whoa, talk about a retro flashback here. What on earth?
Indeed.
Whoa, no, that's bullshit.
Years have not treated you well.
Okay, what? What? Did they just get lazy or something here? What the frig? You spent 5 years in a toxic carbonate stasis and see how you feel.
A fair point, actually.
What the frig?
No, I still look back fondly upon our collaboration on Macam. Toppling tomorrow. I had hoped to be able to work together.
Did we just go back a step?
Given the opportunity. Let us not squander it with idle chatter. On to business.
I got business? What happened to the game?
Empire, we stand at a massive technological disadvantage. In fact, that is almost an understatement. My role here is to coordinate the Alliance effort to understand the Eternal Empire technology, and to develop our own to bring us to an even footing.
And then continue, even footing. That's quite a feat. I'm surprised you're helping us. I thought HUD maintained neutrality.
The task is daunting indeed, which is what makes it exciting. To succeed, we must gather scientists, researchers, and representatives from the galaxy's many sentient species for their fresh perspectives. I do, an exceptional Gand, both a findsman and an engineer by trade, is currently located in Zakuul's Old World district. Findsmen have a unique perception of reality. They can intuit what others struggle to grasp at all. A findsman who is also an accomplished engineer. I salivate to contemplate the contributions such an individual would make to our cause. I have forwarded to you our information concerning Yoon. For now, I must return to my art. This conversation has left me feeling inspired, and I must create.
That's cool. This part has left me slightly downtrodden with the whole... I mean, I like the retro appeal system. Alliance. Learn how to gain influence and rewards by building a galactic alliance. Continue epic story. Battle against the Eternal Empire. Continue the battle. Continue on the planet of Osen. Straight for new alliance. By increasing your influence rank with each of your alliance camp leaders, you will strengthen your alliances, giving you new story choices and avenues of adventure. Okay. Oh, wait, for the story. Okay. Forge your alliance and continue your personal Star Wars: The Old Republic saga through classic conversation, presenting you more dialogue options and personal interactions as you rally your alliance camp leaders. Okay. Increase your influence by completing alliance alert missions for specialist contracts or turning in supply crates obtainable from planetary heroic missions and Star Fortress flashpoints and more. Reap the rewards. For each supply crate you return in your contract will give you back a cut as a reward. As your influence grows, watch each alliance camp evolve into bustling centers of activity bent towards defeating the Eternal Empire. So followers, contacts, alerts. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. This will probably take some time, actually, if this is the case. It might be a while. Right, well, let's proceed to talk to each person and see what each gives us. Okay, so items goes like...
Well, if it isn't the new commander. We didn't get much of a chance to talk earlier. You lost? Or just slumming it down here with the likes of us? A captain after my own heart. Couldn't have said it better myself. Just doing what I do best, moving cargo and getting paid. The Alliance needs a lot to keep it going. Food, equipment, weapons, ships, and it needs to get everything without popping up on Arkan scanners. That kind of work takes a true professional. Someone who knows where to look, how to ask, and who to ask. So, naturally, your friends went and found the best. Yours truly to run the supply into this operation. I make sure you get what you need without raising any eyebrows. All at perfectly reasonable contract rates, plus hazard premiums and a discretion fee.
Helps keep secrets like steady flow of credits. You know you exactly avoided detection. How can they be charging us for this? The Eternal Empire is everyone's problem. Exactly how many credits are we talking?
One of the great truths of the galaxy, Commander. Fact is, a lot of freighter captains are happy just to have steady work from someone who won't shoot them in the back when it's time to pay up. All the same, I have to admit I've stretched my network of contacts pretty thin. If this alliance is gonna get much bigger, we're gonna need a lot more help. Smugglers, bounty hunters, maybe even pirates. Anyone who has useful skills or just knows their way around the underworld. You find anyone good, bring them in. I've always got my ear to the ground too. If I find any promising leads, I'll let you know. Oh, one last thing. While you're out and about, you ever find a Deveronian by the name of Galt Renault or Tiresias Loci? You let me know. Need to put a few holes into that backstabber. Long story.
I think I know exactly who that is. If I'm correct, it was a bounty hunter character. A support character. I'm just curious as to if we're even ever going to come in contact with our companions. What is the story? What's this? It's not normal. What's this? Data pad. Welcome, Force Enclave. Welcome, Underworld Logistics. Welcome, Alliance Military. Welcome, Research Lab. So these are missions. What do they get here? Republic Marines influence rank 6. Okay, they've increased the rank. Lanabenko Great Grand Influence. Lanabenko Large Influence. Sorry, large influence again. Why not? Let's take. Can we take each one of them? Yeah, let's take each one. Oh, they're all pending. Okay. You must accept from your pending first. Okay. Okay, so I gotta pick one of each. Okay. So I've completed the mission. Okay, so let's take this. Yeah. Let's take this one, I guess. What's this? Standard SWTOR non-disclosed contract attached. Attendants may never again mention any events from any week of the escape. Standard SWTOR non-disclosed contract is attached. It's not any of the others. This is a week different one. Mention any. Attendants may never again mention any evidence from any week of escape once off board. I'll leave it. Probably a bad idea, but taking this and research lab. Okay. You have only reached your common amount. Okay. Okay, I still got a while still. But what I'll do is I'll go have a look at the shop, buy some equipment, and then move on to the next location. Right back.
Greetings. I'm not the first mystic you have met. Correct. My decision was not made lightly. When my vision showed I must take many Voss, seek an outsider, and enter a war, great caution was exercised. My vision was given to 5 different interpreters. All 5 interpretations aligned. Thus, I am here.
I mean, I don't mind this whole, you know, going classic story so you get more than. But I preferred it when I could hear my character converse at the same time. It sort of like takes the appeal. It almost feels like I'm not actually talking to him now. It just feels like I'm just, well, I am just mute. What I'll do is I'll try and actually remember to read as I do this instead of just letting it go. So, 1, investigate. I thought the visions of a mystic would never be wrong, while the caution. 2, well, I'm glad to have your help. Whatever, just don't get in our way. I'm sorry that you had to leave everything behind to help us. I still can't believe you leave everything and fly out into the galaxy on some dream you had. So what is it that you do here? Let's get with number 1.
Visions cannot be wrong. Interpreters can. We eliminated that chance. The way forward was made clear.
Well, I'm glad to have your help. Whatever, just don't get in our way. I'm sorry that you had to leave everything behind to help us. I still can't believe you can leave everything behind to find everything you had. That one still keeps that one's still there.
Why? It must be so. We do what we must to protect Voss. As was seen, we have built an enclave for those gifted in the Force. Here they will meditate, train, and grow. I also meditate, awaiting visions of those who will yet join us.
Wait, your plan is to have Jedi and Sith training openly with one another? That's a recipe for disaster. How can you oversee the training of the arts you don't understand?
The vision was clear. This is my place. I have also brought several Voss training in the Force. Some proficient, some beginners, all learning.
The Alliance is honored to have your support. I'm grateful that any assistance is there anymore the Voss can contribute. We're facing down the Eternal Empire, and this is all the Voss could spare. Pitiful.
Thank you. But gratitude is unnecessary. The Enclave must grow, but it requires your support to do so.
I gathered.
I meditate. My visions reveal those who might join. You will attempt to recruit them. My visions also showed many artifacts and Force relics gathered here. The task of retrieving them also falls to you. With the relics, we will learn and grow. Our alliance will spread across the stars.
So
I must return to meditation. As outsiders like to say, good luck.
So wait, so do I own this planner or something? Am I just like, so I'm like I gathered that they call me the commander, but does this mean that I am in charge of every living soul under the sun here now? I'm really having a hard time understanding what my situation is right now. I mean, part of it, my side quest says to pull up my personal starship. I will do that as soon as I finish talking to all these people.
I've got you.
Well, if it isn't the new commander. It's a pleasure to be able to work with you again, sir. Your work at KOTFE was impressive, to say the least.
Sir, madam, you ingrateful idiot.
That it has. I really do wish we had more time to catch up, but the Eternal Empire's not sitting around, so neither can we. If only it was as easy to send the Eternal Empire packing as you did those imps back on KOTFE. Sorry, sir. That remark was totally inappropriate given our current alliance.
Exactly. Flash a knowing smirk. That kind of carelessness jeopardizes everything we are trying to build here. Lower your voice. Those imps really had it coming. Let's give him the flashing, the knowing smirk.
At any rate, my job is to coordinate the Alliance's military and strategic intelligence assets. I'm looking forward to working with you to enhance our military capacity. Let me know if and when you're looking to help. We've got plenty of work to go around.
So my guess, based on this general factor, once we've defeated, everything goes back to normal. The alliance separates, and good and bad once again go head to head. Your personal starship. My story mission goes to the times that goes to the. Alright, I'm gonna quickly just go to this Finds minute, and then I'm gonna go back to the story mission go back to the story mission on track. Right, be right back.
To old friends and new allies.
I'll drink to the second part.
Correction. I've never been to a place called Asylum and have never met you before. If you choose to continue the insinuation that I'm anything other than...
Ugh, okay. Okay. Just don't call me a meatbag.
What is a meatbag?
Perfect. What's she saying?
Translation. The small mammal would rather hunt game than consume celebratory beverages.
Yes. Yes. but I am gonna do both.
Do you even recall the last time we relaxed?
I can. It was 2.6 million years ago, and Senya was still a jerk.
And to think I was going to sing for you all tonight.
You were what? Ah, come on. I have got to hear this.
Too late now.
Theron, you can't let the weight of the galaxy rest on your shoulders all the time.
Isn't that why you talked me into coming here? To lighten your load?
I brought you here because you're good.
Hey, look who it is. Don't worry, didn't really start without you.
Yes, we've only just begun. I wasn't sure you'd attend.
Do you think I'm that dull?
Should I tell the truth?
Lie, 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 lie.
Ah, don't listen to them. So, you gonna have a drink with us or what?
Why not?
I was hoping to have a talk with one of you first.
Oh.
Yeah? Well, leave me out of it.
KOTFE?
Look, you can do impossible things and change the galaxy. Great. Doesn't mean I have to like everything you've ever done. Take us in the right direction. I've got limits, and I'm not the only one.
Oh.
I'll reason with him. After he's had time to calm down.
Hope he wasn't the one you wanted to talk to.
I was actually hoping to talk to Lana.
Of course. It's quite something, isn't it? So much more than the last alliance we formed. What I suspected when we aligned with Theron, Satil, and Darth Mar has borne out. I may have initiated events, but they would never have coalesced without you.
We haven't succeeded yet. Far from it, in fact.
Agreed. But there's another truth I can no longer avoid. I thought you were the only one to stop Arkham simply due to your capabilities, but now I see. This is destiny. Your destiny. It goes against everything I know to be true, but it's there. It's real.
Not if I do this alone, it's not. You're an important part of what we're trying to accomplish.
Of course, and I'll continue to be for as long as you'll have me. I think we should rejoin the party. We have earned it after all.
No, why the hell's my
The
ass?
celebration has died
Where's my
down.
mask on? The hell?
Everyone's trudging back to work. Haven't found Senya yet, though. You mind taking a look for her? Lana and I have some things to go over.
All right. I'll come find you afterward.
Thank you.
Why have I got that mask on? Game, why are you being weird with me? Game, you are really something. Thanks. Like, really put on the ugly mask.
It's impressive, you know. People from all over the galaxy want to stand behind you.
We'll need every last one of them and more to make this work.
I was worried Heskel had blinded you with his certainty, like he did with the Scions. He would have them die as he did because their deaths were foreseen. Their visions provide great insight, but they're not infallible.
Reminds me of the Heralds of Zildrog.
There's another leader who paid for his certainty. Say what you will about Valkorion, but he at least considered the viewpoints of others. He listened to me, most of the time. He would never have done what Arkin...
What is it?
I told you before that Arkin had a brother, Thexan. They were inseparable until his death. Valen told me during our fight. Arkin murdered Thexan. His own brother. Maybe if I had raised him...
Your fight with Valen. What happened?
What she had to say, it struck me down to my core. Paralyzed me. She slipped away. Now, more than ever, I realize my children must be stopped, and that I have to make peace with the choices I've made. Whatever you've done to get here, I hope you can do the same.
She raises a good question. How do you look back on your path to this moment?
I made the decisions I felt were right. That's about all any of us can ever do.
A life without regret is a life well lived. Though I suppose it remains to be seen whether you will ultimately succeed. Personally, I see you defeating Arkham. Others on this world disagree.
What does that mean? Who disagrees?
You will learn soon enough.
Well, he sees more than me, obviously.
He's out there somewhere. Our own father, plotting against us.
He's not the only one. After I told Mother that you killed Vexen, she probably wants your head. But it's not a problem. You have the throne, the fleet, this whole empire. You are as safe from her as can be.
I wish Vexen could be here now. He'd see I was right to challenge Father. Imagine it. The three of us ruling this empire as it was meant to be ruled.
I'd like it if Vexen were here too. But that's no longer possible. Doesn't matter. Father has a new favorite. He wants the Outlander to take all of this from you.
I'll die before I let that happen to us.
Of course you will.
Wonder where things will lead from there. I mean, pretty sure once we complete chapter 11 there'll be a lot for us to do, but the problem is I won't be doing on camera, it'll be side quest stuff possibly. So, unless something major happens, I probably won't be recording it. You know, no one wants to see all the side quests. They're here for the story, not the side questy stuff. There's no reason to be down here? No? Did I go the wrong way? Go to the Alliance War Room. Okay, well I'm here. Oh. Two liners? We should really sort that out. It's like you should have your companion with you, not there, not in the both places at once. I miss HK. I miss him.
What is all this?
It's your first official speech as Alliance Commander.
Great.
I'll have to thank everyone for their vote of confidence.
There was no vote, no meetings, no debates. It's simply the way it is. The way it's been since the day you arrived. Everyone knows it. It's just official now.
I thought you hated titles.
I hate having one, but I do love granting them.
You crazy.
They're looking to you to guide them to greatness as only you can. Take them there.
All of us here, we know about loss, don't we? We've lost loved ones, friends. We've been beaten down time and again. Our lives have been taken from us. It almost feels like our destiny. But not one of you has given up. You've stuck it out through your losses. You've come together to build, to create, to fight. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Working together, the galaxy won't have to live under the threat of a tyrant. Together, we will remove Arkham from the throne and we will prevail.
So I'm basically doing Civilization Simulator.
They have come so far.
Indeed, they have.
They still have far to go. But at this rate, they could one day pose a challenge to the Eternal Empire.
Perhaps. A pity so many of them will have to die.